Hi, Leo. Thank you for stopping by Moonlit Teroscope to get your September 2019 love reading. Um, so, Leo, usually like y'all's energy is so great, but lately I feel like you guys are just having a hard time. Something's up with you guys. I really wanted to do your reading tonight. Something is just not going your way. Something is not going your way, and I just got that message over and over and over again. Also, messages are not coming through that you were expecting. Like some of you were expecting a message and it didn't come, or if it did come, it wasn't the message you expected. So this was sort of some of the information I was getting as I was meditating on you, Leo, and shuffling the cards. So for those of you that are new to my channel, this reading is going to be about you and whoever you thought of when you heard this video, or if you don't know who that is, it may become apparent as I start the reading. This won't resonate with you every single time you watch. I read for a lot of people, so if my Leo video resonated with you last month, it doesn't mean it will resonate with you this month. This is for anywhere that Leo falls in your chart, however well you know your astrological chart. But it is also, specifically Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, because I am doing a love reading for Leo. Also, if you want to learn how to get a free live reading where your personal question will be answered, please subscribe and hit the bell so you'll get notifications in advance of the reading, because you have to get those notifications in order to get your question in and guaranteed an answer live. Okay, I am open for private readings as well. You can email me at moonlitteroscope@gmail.com for more information. It's $1 a minute, and I'm doing minimum 30-minute readings. Okay, all right, my dears, what's up? It's just like I'm just feeling sorry about the shakiness. It's this table and I shuffle too violently. I'll try to control myself. I feel like you guys are just frustrated, angry. I don't really Leo, I don't see you as controlling at all. So don't take it that way, but I do feel like you're frustrated because you're completely out of control of a situation. And that's a frustrating feeling. And you're just unsettled and you can't calm down. So let's see what else the spirits want us to know about what's going on. So please, can I get some more information, please, about Leo? Why is Leo feeling this way in love? Matters of the heart, please. September 2019. What is it that's going on with Leo? My beautiful lions. My fellow fiery lions. What's going on with you guys? So yeah, things are definitely not measuring up. Yeah, you've put a lot of work into something, but you're not getting out of it what you feel you should, what you feel you deserve. I got the Four of Cups in reverse. So yeah, there's definitely, you're focusing on the negative here, Leo. And again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay, let's get into it a little further and we'll find out a little bit more about what this focus is. But I do feel like you do feel that okay, I'm getting a scenario of, how, say you you're in class and you get paired up with somebody and you have to do a project with them, but they just kind of rely on you to do all the work, or you're supposed to work as a team at work, but the lazy guy always leaves you to see. That's my House of Oshun notifications. I don't even know how to turn them off. I always got to know what Lulu's up to. Anyway, so yeah, it's like you have an unfair disadvantage, or you've done an unfair amount of work when it comes to this relationship. Almost like, yeah. And I'm also getting, oh gosh, I'm getting so much information even without the cards. That it's not that they tricked you, but it's almost like you feel tricked, because in the beginning you thought they were going to be the person doing all this work, because they were kind of chasing you, but somehow it ended up to now you're doing all the work. And you're not getting out of it what you want, and you're really focused on that right now. So let's find out. Can you tell me what it is that Leo is? Actually, no, let's clarify. What is the Four of Cups for? What is the negative focus? What is Leo focusing on that is negative in matters of the heart, please? That's too many cards. Let's try it again. I've got to push away. I've got to push away the frustration because I'm empathic, which means I'm feeling how you feel. In order to read cards and channel properly, you have to detach from your feelings. So I go back and forth a lot. What is this that Leo is so frustrated about? What is the negativity that Leo is focusing on? Thank you. There we go. Oh, we got a King of Swords in reverse. This is manipulation. You could be dealing with an air sign, but this could be mental manipulation. Someone that is using their intellect to screw you over. Basically, like for some of you, it could be like, okay, all right. So maybe you met someone and you were dating someone else at the time, and then you said, okay, I want to put all my energy into this person because I like them. And they obviously, because they were chasing you to begin with, they are obviously into you. And then now you're finding out a little bit more that they weren't being quite, while they were chasing you. Once you let go of your other, maybe situationships that you, or whoever you might have been dating before, now you're recognizing this person did not let go of anyone. And so you might still be an option for them. Okay. So this is going to be only for a couple of you, because this could be a whole bunch of different scenarios, but this is like a newer relationship that you had gotten excited about and you got it worked up about. This could also be just the fact that they're using their intellect to trick you or fool you into, committing to them. Okay. It's not that they're smarter than you, but they might be more learned than you. Learned. Oh my gosh. Oh. They just may have more education, right? Doesn't mean they're smarter than you, right? It never does. You could have more knowledge and information and be an encyclopedic, but have no idea how to like function in the real world. That doesn't make you smarter, right? So I do feel like this is someone kind of like that. Like you kind of see them as a little bit nerdy or maybe a little bit smarter than you, but you feel like they tricked you intellectually, or it's kind of like you stopped what you stopped and focused on them because they were so focused on you at the beginning, but now you realize that that was just part of how they keep people in their life, or get someone in their life and keep them in. It's like this could have been 1 or 2 dates. This could have been a one night stand, but yet they pulled something on you. They did something, okay? And it made you focused on them. And that's what you're focused on. You're focused on the trickery or the manipulation or the intellect. And it's just like you're pulling your hair out because it's like you can't really confront them because of the trickery. Like you can't come out and say, oh, I saw this on your phone or something, but you now know that their original intention toward you wasn't as committed and as real as you thought it was. Okay. I feel like they made you feel special, that you were someone special to them. And so therefore they were going to carve out a special place for you in their lives. And yet now I think you guys are beginning to realize that that isn't maybe the case, and you're mad. So let's see how they're feeling right now. Let's see how they're feeling about you. What is going on with Leo's partner? How are they feeling toward Leo? I also heard like formidable, like they think that you actually are coming across as a little bit more formidable, like the lion and the lioness in you is like showing, and maybe they didn't expect that so much. That could be something that they actually find attractive. Okay. Is that you're like, wait a minute, nobody gets to trick me like that. Okay. It's not fair. and that you are, Leos, you guys are so, you're protective, but you're also protective of yourselves. Like, I love the way Leos are so um, true to themselves as far as not getting yourself into a situation where you could be victimized on purpose. All right. You guys have a very close connection with what is good for you, right? Your sun, you're literally the sun. So, I mean, that type of energy, that's just warmth and security. And so, if someone messes with your warmth and your security, um, especially with trickery, then you're going to come out roaring like a lion. And I think your partner or this person is a little bit taken aback by this. And I also feel like they are possibly more attracted to you because of it. And I don't know if that's helping you feel better right now, because I think you're still stuck in you're still stuck on the trickery. How is Leo's partner feeling toward them? Although I kind of picked some of that up on my own. See what the cards have to say. How is Leo's partner feeling towards them? All right, let's cut the cards. Let's cut the cards. Five of Swords in the upright. Oops. I'm busted. I got busted. Look, I'm in jail. I'm busted. I'm in the doghouse. Oops, sorry. For Emperor, okay, so I can't show you, the dude is so naked, but yeah, Emperor, this could be an Aries, or they could have fire energy. There could be an Aries vibe around them, and there's definitely control. There is a control power play going on, for sure. So it's not, I got control at the very beginning, so I feel like this is just going to be an issue in your relationship, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something that needs to be worked out, okay? Because they want to maintain control, okay? But they know they're in the doghouse right now. They know that they should not have tricked you like that, because you're just like, no, nobody does me like nobody plays me like that. Like, it's just not done. Princess of Wands in reverse. This is like the Page of Wands in reverse. Some of them may feel, yeah, so there's strong sexual attraction here, very strong sexual attraction. Let me show you the princess. I can't show you the princess, but she's standing on, whoa, a tiger. A tiger, okay? So sexy, very sexy. In reverse, the attraction, the sexual attraction they feel toward you, especially once they find out that you're not going to put up with shit, then you're just like, I'm going to remove myself from this situation rather than allow myself to be tricked again. They're finding it attractive, but they're also finding themselves uh, in a power play with their own selves, because they like to be in control. They like to be in charge because they think they know what's best for everyone, including you. I don't know if I like this person, Leo, because there's some red flags that I'm getting here, but I don't like to judge. So, I don't know. This could be somebody that's perfect for you. I don't know. It's just don't let my own personal feelings affect this. But I do see that it is someone that does like to kind of sort of, there's always a little level of, who's going to sort of, take control of a situation, or who's going to be the leader. Okay. And so I get that from this person. So they're very heavy in their masculine energy. They're very sure of themselves as far as their love life. Like, I think that they feel like they have plenty of options, right? I hate to say it, but I think they might be a little bit big headed. But they find you very attractive and you very appealing. Okay. With this tigress, lioness, like, that's coming out. It's like, okay, now you've shown your claws, and your partner's like, oh, I think I like those claws. Like, I didn't think I would, but now, I didn't mean to, whereas someone else may have reacted if they had pulled this crap on someone else and they had reacted differently, they may not feel as like attracted to you as they do. They feel attracted to you because of the way you reacted. Okay. You don't like the messages, though, that you're getting from them recently. They're not. On one hand, they know better, but on the other hand, they're feeling compromised because they are so attracted to you that they're not really sure what to do about that part. Okay? All right. Whew. I feel like you're dealing with some sort of it's like I'm getting a whole, you can't play a player vibe. Like I don't need to go there or like to make this like a lower vibrational thing, but that's the vibe I'm getting. Like you can't play that game with me, even though you might have outsmarted me. Okay. What you don't know about me is that I will not stand for it once I figure it out. Okay. I will not stand for it because you don't think that you're lesser than. Okay. And maybe they like to intimidate people with their intellect and make other people feel lesser than, and that doesn't work for you, Leo. You're like, bullshit. Nope, not working. Not going to work for you. But that gets their attention. That's definitely getting their attention. And they do know that they didn't quite do the right thing. I do feel like they're conflicted and they don't really know what to do at this time. How is y'all's energy intertwining at this moment? What's going on between the two of you at this moment? How is your energy intertwining? And then we're going to go ahead and possibly look at the future, or we will ask for advice for both, depending on the timing. Because this is a pretty clear reading. Five of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles or disc. They use this as a four of, in this deck, they call it disc. I don't know why, but whatever. It's all the same to me. It is what it is. And then we have the Queen of Discs in reverse. Both of you are unwilling to give up what you've worked so hard for in love. Your sacred heart. Wow, these are like poetic words. Your sacred heart, your sacred space, that sacred spot. If you open that up to somebody, then they better treat it sacred. Okay. So right now, y'all's energy is very like you are pulled back because you are going to well, for one thing, you're being very real, Leo, and you're being very straightforward, and I love that about you, and I feel that vibe coming from you. You're not going to allow yourself to get sucked into self-pity. You're not going to allow this to drag you down. Okay, you're not, but you're also kind of holding on. You're holding on. You're not opening your heart a whole lot. You're not. And I know that for you, that's not a good energy for you. You're very open-hearted people. So yes, this did sort of sting you. Whatever it is they did, it stung, it hurt. It triggered you or something. Okay. And so, yeah, I think you're definitely, but this is going on for your partner as well. So you guys are both protective. You guys are both kind of holding on to that part where you're like, okay, I'm about to open up and okay, so the walls are up is what I'm saying. Basically, the walls are up with both of you right now. That's what's going on with your energy, but I also see it as a healthy wall up, not an unhealthy wall up. It's like, okay, now that I know this about you, I'm going to tread a little bit more carefully as this relationship unfurls, if it does, okay? Which is entirely up to you, Leo. Or them, because I think you don't know what they're going to do either. And I don't think they know what they're going to do. Both of y'all are just kind of like, okay. With them, though, it's a little bit more like your reaction to their behavior is shock them into having some. You guys are reacting off of each other's like boom, 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 boom all the time. And that can be really passionate and that can be really hot, but it can also be pretty scary and they don't really know what to do next. And that's what I'm getting from them. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and ask for advice. And then after we ask for advice, if we have time, we'll see how this unfolds in the future. Now, always remember that future readings are basically, well, let me start with the advice and then we'll go from there. Okay. And then I'll talk to you about that. So what is the advice that you have, Spirit, for Leos and their lovely partners? Can't tame a lion. Why would you want to tame a lion? That would break the lion's heart, and then you wouldn't even you wouldn't even love the lion anymore, right? My gosh. Why would they do that to you, Leo? And I think they're like, oh shit, why would I do that? But maybe it's because you're just like unlike anybody they've met before. And there's maturing going on here. There's maturing going on. This person is maturing. They're in the process of maturing, okay? And recognizing that their actions cause consequences. And one of their consequences could be time with you. But you're also upset because you had a lot of feelings toward this person, and right now it's dead in the water. What's the advice for my sweet Leos? What's the advice for my big-hearted Leos? Because right when I started this, I was like, energy is so tough. So tough. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the reading, I'm going to do immediately after this reading, I'm going to do a who's coming towards you. So if this is somebody that you aren't going to have in your future anymore, check out the next video because I'm going to be looking at who is coming toward you in the future. Okay. All right. And it is specifically for Leos that are single. Okay. All right. So advice. What advice do you have